Hello, I'm Nico, and today I'm going to talk to Lucky.
How you doing, Nick?
Good.
Good.
So, how long have you been in the restaurant business?
Nick, I started right after I got out of college. I started with Sonic Drive-Ins. Gosh, that's been 40-some years ago.
What did you go to college for?
Business. I got my degree in business administration from Oklahoma State University.
Did you know you wanted to work in restaurant business, or?
No, I had no clue. I was just looking for a job.
Looking for a job.
Looking for a job. I went to work with the Sears Roebuck on a management training program, and that lasted a few months, and then I got the opportunity to invest a little money and operate a Sonic Drive-In, and from there I just expanded and put in more Sonics, and spent 35 years in that business.
When was the last time you've been to Sonic?
The last time I've been to a Sonic?
Yeah, to eat.
Sunday. I eat there very regularly. Good food.
What's your favorite thing to order?
Oh, hamburgers. The hamburgers are great, the foot-long cheese conies, but we're not here to talk about Sonic.
I know.
Let's talk about coconuts. This is my latest challenge.
So how long have you been working at Coconuts?
Oh, I've been here a while. I've been through a season now, trying to figure out the seasonal aspect of this particular location at Crystal Beach.
Where were you before Coconuts?
In Beaumont, Texas. I operated Poblano Grill for several years, and then operated the grill for a couple of years. So I decided to kick back and retire, and then David called me and wanted me to come down and help him. So here I am. And we've seen a lot of progress here. There's more and more people coming down to the beach since the hurricane. And our food, I'll put it up against anybody's on the beach or anywhere else. We've got good food and good service, and that's key elements in the restaurant business.
So what's the best thing to order here?
Depending on the season and your taste, we've got fresh seafood year-round on shrimp, fish, and the fish will vary, from season to season. We're just starting to come into some nice flounder, and then we'll go into oyster season, and that's big. And right now we've got crab with good size with a lot of meat in them, and it's a good variety of fresh seafood.
What's the best thing that's always on the menu?
Depends on what you want. We've got steaks that are always on the menu.
Well, what's your favorite thing to order?
Oh gosh, that's a toughie, Nick. Just kind of depends, what I'm in the mood for. And I think most people are the same way. They'll come in and maybe they've got their mind set on fish, and then they come in, they start looking at the menu, and they decide, well, I don't know, I think I want shrimp instead, or I want crab, maybe stuffed crab, maybe soft shell crab. It's one of those things where something strikes you and you just you order it.
Mm-hmm. So what are the favorites on the appetizers?
Those personally, I love the duck tenders. The shrimp kisses, we get a lot of orders on shrimp kisses. The avocado shrimp salad, especially among the ladies, that's very popular. They'll even order that for their lunch, because it's light and it fills you up. It's very good.
So what do you think you'd be doing if you didn't get into the restaurant business?
Oh gosh, well, I'd probably just be a beach bum. You know, I love working with people. It would have to be something related to, you know, the people business, either advertising or, I don't know, personnel, management, something along those lines. I like people. I like being around people.
What's your favorite part of working at Coconuts?
My favorite part actually is, you know, the talking with the customers, you know, the back and forth with customers, and try to put on a happy atmosphere and, you know, a good mood. Because, you know, dining out is not just all about the food. It's about the overall experience. And when you walk into a restaurant and there's nobody there to greet you, there's nobody to thank you on the way out, you know, that all adds to the overall dining experience. And I've tried to instill that in the service in the front of the house to make people feel like that, you know, like they would feel if they were coming into their own personal home. You know, you wouldn't invite people into your home and then give them a bad experience. You want them to enjoy themselves. Well, this is our house. This is our home. And guests that come in here, we want them treated right.
Yeah. So, where's the best place to order a cheeseburger on the peninsula?
Nick, you know the answer to that. I've seen you order cheeseburgers in here a bunch of times. You know, being with a burger background for 35 years, that was one of the first things I really wanted to make sure was right every time. I want everything to be right, but the burger, you know, being my passion for 35 years, make sure we got the best, and I'll put it up against anybody. On the beach, in Galveston, you name it, we got a great burger, and we're going to keep it that way.
Okay.
And you know, on Fridays and Saturday nights, we also have a little extra, because we have a couple of guys that rotate on Friday night for entertainment. And we got two excellent guys. We got Scott McGill. He's a legend in this part of the country, because he's one of the best guitar players that you'll ever see, and sings the blues from the heart. And then Thaddeus Brenneman, he's out of Houston. Thaddeus has got one of the greatest voices. He's got such a range. He can, you know, he goes country, George Strait, you know, and George Jones, Johnny Cash. Then he'll go to Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett. The guy's just phenomenal, and he always has the crowd into it. So on Fridays, it's a neat dining experience to have live entertainment in front of you.
So, what do y'all use this part of the building for?
Nick, this room is it's kind of our party all around universal room. We had, like, for instance, this was a wedding reception in this room, and they, you know, put some decorations up that we really like, the lighting and so forth, and we have kept it up to kind of dress the room up a little more. But, you know, just like this last night, we had, for lack of a better word, I guess a town hall meeting involving the peninsula's new zoning and flood insurance and so forth. We had people from Galveston, from the county over. They put on a presentation. We had space set up here for 85 people. Actually, this room comfortably will hold about 120 people. So we've done wedding receptions, we've done anniversaries, we've done class reunions. It's really the nicest, largest facility on the beach. If you want anything that's going to, you know, require the space, food, service, this is it. private. We can close it off. We've got audio-visual equipment. It's, well, there's not a facility any nicer than this in Beaumont, Texas. I mean, as far as the room and accommodations. And so it's a big asset to the community to have this. We have Lions Club meetings here, chamber meetings. It's a nice room.
What's the most interesting restaurant-related thing that's happened to you and since you've started working with?
You know, something that comes to mind just immediately. This summer we had a fundraiser for the schools to buy back-to-school supplies for High Island and Crenshaw schools, and it was a golf cart poker run, and we helped put that together along with Leonard Willis and some other people. It was a big deal. When we first started talking about it, I thought, maybe 20, 25 carts, you know. Well, this thing got big, and we had about 125 carts on this poker run. And we were fortunate enough to have them wind up here because we had the facility with this room to accommodate that many people. I mean, there were probably close to 200 people at that thing, and wound up raising a nice chunk of change for the back-to-school books for the kids. And that's one of the things that instantly comes to mind. Is that was pretty interesting. So we do some fundraisers. We're getting ready to do a barbecue cook-off in October, and to raise money for a scholarship fund for the seniors at High Island, and also we got 2 or 3 kids that go to high school in Galveston, but we're going to raise scholarship money for them. So it's kind of a part of the give back to the community that supports us. But I've enjoyed it here, and I continue to enjoy it. And right now we're entering the off season, so we have to rethink some things and scale back a little bit on hours. But in no time at all, we'll be gearing back up for the season. It starts early. Mardi Gras will be coming in, spring break, all of that, because it's Christmas just around the corner. Here we are in late September, and when you get into the holiday season, it just flies by. So anyway,
if someone came in here for the first time and didn't know what to order, what would you recommend?
Well, there again, Nick, my approach, and I try to instill this in the staff, is to try to get them in a direction like, for instance, well, I don't know what I'd like. What kind of fish do you have? Well, just so happens we have fresh flounder. Just caught them. Snapper. We've got our standard bassa, which is a very light, mild fish, very good, grilled or fried. Now, if they come and say, I'd like, I'm thinking about maybe a steak or something like that. Okay, we have an excellent filet. We have a ribeye, and we have a New York strip. And, we try to guide them in the direction. It's like I said, when people come in, some of them have their mind made up, some of them just want to look at the menu and, what do you recommend? What are your features tonight? And we try to have a nightly feature so that, we change it up and find something that, we can serve and people really like. So it's something interesting every day.
All right, well, thanks for...
Okay, and I appreciate your taking your time to talk about coconuts, and I know I'm going to see you real soon. I see you every day. So nice talking to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.